What's up, you horror anthology lovers, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare for another Quickie. Today I have a very odd and fun little collection of short story flicks. It is John Carpenter and Tobe Hooper's 1993 just splendid, fantastic flick. It is Body Bags. And as you can see, it is a great anthology flick. You can catch it on Amazon Prime, so get on there if you've got it and check it out for yourself. Just a really fun flick that centers around three separate stories, all told by John Carpenter himself as a kind of crypt keeper kind of dude who's in a morgue, just talking a bunch of crap about different stories and doing a whole bunch of cool puns and witty stuff like that. But it has the three stories are all comprised as the first one is a college students working at a gas station at night, and it's her first day on the job, and she is tormented by a crazed killer who's been killing people in the area and has a lot of ties to Haddonfield because of John Carpenter from Halloween and stuff like that. So there's a lot of cool little Easter eggs there. And pretty much, yeah, she has to survive. And the second story is a man who is balding and cannot take it. He needs hair. He wants hair no matter what. So he's just tormented by it, and he finally goes and gets implants or whatever, but there's a little twist to it. These implants kind of take control of him, and he just becomes a hairy monster, and just it's weird. It's a fun one, fun and enjoyable, and the performances by Stacy Keach, really good. But then the third story centers around a baseball player who is just about to go pro. Then he gets into an accident, and pole or something glass goes into his eye, and they have to do surgery, and there's this new surgery where you can transplant an eye. So he gets a new eye, can see everything's going well, but he starts seeing visions of murder and different stuff like that, and comes to find that he has the eyes of a guy who was on death row who killed women and stuff like that. So he starts freaking out, going crazy, and he has to deal with it. So those are the three stories, and they're all pretty good. They're all equally entertaining. Varying levels of horror and comedy and stuff like that. I know the middle story where the guy gets the hair, that's a lot of comedic flavor and weird sci-fi kind of stuff. The first one's just a traditional slasher horror movie, and then the third one is just a real mystery kind of supernatural flick. But yeah, the actors and actresses across the board are amazing. My man John Carpenter as the host, the crypt keeper kind of host. He does a really great job. He's surprisingly charismatic for being known as only a director. So he does a good job in the acting department and very entertaining. Not a lot of big names in the first story, the girl at the gas station being tormented by a slasher killer. She's an unknown, and all the bit parts are played by random people. One of the guys is from Revenge of the Nerds. He's in it. Then the second story was Stacy Keach. She's the main guy. He's pretty much center stage, getting his hair transplants. He's just funny, and it's funny just to see him be all pissed off that he's thinning, and then get all happy when he has hair, and then get all tormented when he's figuring out that something's just not right with his transplant. And then the third one stars Mark Hamill from Star Wars fame, Luke Skywalker himself, and he does a fantastic job in this one. His story arc from being just a sweet, nice dude, family man, loves his wife, and then just twisting into this crazy, just psychotic killer who just has a bloodlust. He does an amazing job. His acting is great, and just playing those different performances all in that one. It's almost a dual performance is really amazing. So he does a great job in that third one. But yeah, the whole collection's amazing. Great job to Tobe Hooper and John Carpenter. I don't really know which one did which. But I know they split directorial duties, and I think there was even a third director who helped, but he's uncredited. But yeah, just a great anthology. One that I haven't watched in a long time. It was good to revisit it because I forgot how fun it really is. But if you got time on your hands, which I probably guarantee you do because of the quarantine, which will never lift up, by the way, get on Amazon Prime and check this one out. There's a hell of a lot of good movies on Amazon Prime. I'm kind of running them down and just kind of shooting them back to you guys. So you got something to entertain you guys through this hard time. But guys, that is it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that quickie, and I hope you like what I'm doing here at the Lucid Nightmare. Yep, and stay safe, stay out of trouble, and stay healthy, and don't rat out your neighbors, and yep, I'll see you guys later. Take care and get the hell out of my house. Later!